work with there. So it does look like LAG is going to be spawning on the opposite side, so they'll be trying to look in to work their way through the flanks and try to flip those spawns around.
Do we have any veterans? I think I've seen Swifty and
Swifty has been around for a while. Data has been around for a couple seasons now, so a few of them have been around for quite a while. As you are going to see, the push is going to be coming up right off the rip. Hard contest is going to be coming in. LAG is going to fly in. That is going to be Flo, who flew in, is going to get dropped. So the plane control right now will actually go to Atlanta Dazed. As you can see, the players are going to be from LAG swarming in. That is a QBZ I see in the kill feed. So one player has pulled it out, and LAG succeeded in the spawn flip.
I'll be completely honest with Data. Because it was capitalized, I was looking at it as da-ta, and I was like, wait, is that like ta-da backwards? And I couldn't figure out what it was. But yeah, Data makes a lot more sense. So I'm really glad that you said that name first, because I would look like a complete jackass.
Yeah, well, Flo is going to be rocking the QBZ, it looks like. His players are going to be swarming into the back. Atlanta Dazed is trying to make this back push. One player is going to get caught. That is going to be Z Ellis. Gets cut down. Buckets is going to be holding the front door here, as the shots are going to go down range, but it does look like LAG will take the lead with this hold. You do see in the flank, you got two players in the back. Axe is going to find one. There's a second player back there. It's going to be Deathbat coming in. He's going to find one. He's going to pick up a second. He's going to reload. Get the melee out instead of the pistol. The arms are not long enough. He's going to go down. But the kill feed is just all LAG right now.
It looks like
Moss
Atlanta
picked up
Dazed,
too.
not necessarily chalking this hard point, but they're going to do their best to kind of maintain that map control. They're not necessarily going to clear or break this hill. They're going to try to contest it as much as possible, maintain those spawns for that P3 spawn, try to give themselves that advantage, which is happening in 5 seconds. You do have that early rotation, and you've got lag, which is starting to push that way as well.
Yep, Axe is going to be working his way around the left side. He will get cut down. Atlanta has picked up this early time, and that advantage from P2 has actually bought LAG a 30-second lead here. Data's going to be dropping down. It is going to go over to Atlanta. Blitz spawns have come in for LAG, though, so we're going to see where the players are going to be coming in. Keep your eye on the minimap there. You're going to have number 1, that's Moss, and number 2, Buckets, coming in from the backside. As it does look like Flo and Axe both charged into the hard point. They did pick it up. Flo's putting shots into Wood. He knows Ellis is in there. But he will get, I mean, the split phones are coming in for every team now at this point, as Ellis is going to come right up behind somebody. Not going to finish the kill, it looks like. Finally, Will gets away with his life. But the trades are just going back and forth across this entire time.
I will say, kill feed is lighting up in Atlanta's favor right now. They pushed in and broke that hill completely. That's going to be absolutely crucial for them to try to maintain or at least close the gap on that lead right now that lag has over them. They're in really good position for this next hard point to try to make up lost grounds and even take the lead for the first time this round.
Yep, you are going to see the plane control is going to be trying to get reobtained there by Deathbat. He's going to catch one from behind. So that's going to be the plane in favor of Atlanta. Deathbat will pick up 2. Swifty with the third, but they did lose the spawns here. So you're going to have to look for Atlanta to try and push this out and get those P5 spawns.
Well, lag pushing in force right now on that P4 hard point. I believe that is Data right now holding it down solo, and he is able to actually stave off that push from lag. They are able to finally bring him down, but there's only about 15 seconds left, and with that, he was able to actually tie it up with lag wrenching control back from Atlanta, maintaining that lead over them in good position for that next rotation.
Oh, there you go. Data is going to be pushing up. He is going to catch one player. Mosta is going to find another in the play. So P5 here is in favor of LAG. They're got a 20-point lead, and they are going to extend it farther here. As you're going to see Axe picking up one. I believe he got a second as well. Buckets will drop one. Flo drops one. As it's just a team wipe, basically, across the board here, as LAG picking up all the kills against Atlanta.
Atlanta doing their best to maintain that lead that they have had early on. I'm sorry, lag, not Atlanta, if I said that. But Atlanta doing their best, actually kind of pushing in and splitting. I think we've got a split spawn situation going on. Lag might actually be in good position here. Let me double check Yeah, I think Lag's actually getting themselves in decent position here. Actually, as I say that, I'm all over the place. I apologize. I keep saying Lag when I mean Atlanta. I'm sounding like a complete idiot right now, but Lag actually has really good spawns here. Advantage for P1. Atlanta holding it down on P1. They are able to push them back. Lag is pushing in force.
Yep,
Sorry
we
for
are
the
gonna.
confusion there.
Swifty is gonna be at the back. He is actually gonna get stunned and he will get dropped. So Atlanta's still picking up this time here in the hard point. LAG is going to push in. One player is going to get onto the conference table. He's going to pick up one. That's Moss. Picks up one. Doesn't get away, though. 3 go down from LAG. And Atlanta is going to tie the game here, as they will take the lead on this P1. Shots are going to go down. LAG is very well prepared here for P2. And actually, right as I say that, they spawn out. So LAG losing the spawns. And Atlanta's going to be the one set up here for P2 instead. As
Any
Moss
early
does get
lead
in.
that Lag had, Atlanta has brought back, and it is actually a pretty close game going into this. I think we're at our second full rotation.
Yep, we're just entering the second rotation. It does look like LAG did pick up spawns once again. You can see number 3 just spawned in the back right corner. So the push is coming from Atlanta, knocking on the front door. They're getting cleaned up, though, as all the players from LAG are picking up the kills. Kill feed is lighting up purple. And that is going to be all down for Atlanta as they're coming in. And this is a repeat of the first round, is where we had LAG picking up all the time, basically, on the first hill. Or excuse me, second hill.
Absolutely imperative here right now for Atlanta to not overextend and allow Lag to get those crucial spawns for that P3. Although they weren't able to cap that hard point for a majority of it, I think they had pretty good map control, and so they have to do their best to try to not allow Lag to get that decent spawn.
Yep, well, it is going to be reversed. Atlanta will pick up the last few seconds as they wipe 3 players from LAG off the map. As you are going to have, well, there's a few point lead now for Atlanta as we are heading over here towards P3. Typical melee of a hill, honestly.
I absolutely love this. I mean, we are in the second full rotation and we're at P3, and it is damn near a tie game.
Yep, well, Atlanta does secure the hill. Get Most here is going to be in a great position for a flank. Is he going to drop down? He's going to find Deathbat. He's going to get shot in the back, but he's going to find 2. Down they go. LAG picking up the time, and right as I say that, he dies, so maybe I should stop saying that. Ellis picks up 2 of his own. Or Zealous. I've been saying Ellis the entire time. It's actually Zealous. Deathbat picks up 2 kills there. And there you go. There's going to be Atlanta with probably the last 15 seconds or so of this hill as, well, Flo's going to fly out of the top there. He's going to pick up 1. Most will get dropped. Buckets will be there for the trade. LAG's here for P4. But they're down 30 points right now. So, quite a bit to kind of make up. So, yeah, Atlanta fighting their way back into this map. And with a pretty solid lead here as we're heading into P4.
Atlanta early on was looking a little bit kind of on their back foot, but they have actually kind of warmed up and taken that lead. They're putting pressure on Lag right now. Lag is able to cap that P4. Very crucial for them to try to tie that back up, which I believe they're in good position to do here right now.
Yep, I mean, there's still 30 seconds to go. Lots of time for them to work this hill. As push is going to come in from Atlanta. There's a player around the corner on the left here. I don't know if Zealous is aware of that. Moss is going to fly out. Surprise, there's 2 guns waiting for you as Buckets is going to be the next one coming in. But Atlanta holding this one strong here. The shots are going to go down. 2 will drop. And Atlanta is going to probably pick up the last 10 seconds of the scrap time. We're going to head into P5. Or excuse me, actually, the last few seconds are going to go to LAG. There's someone behind them. But Atlanta only needs 28 seconds to end this map.
Atlanta can absolutely win it on this hill. Very crucial for Lag to break this out, or at the very least keep it contested right now. But they are spawning out pretty far. It's kind of a dire situation for them. Atlanta going to be ticking those seconds away, closer and closer to victory. Huge lead for them right now.
If LAG is going to fly in, Buckets is going to pick up a couple. He's not going to find all of them. Flo will go down as well. That's going to be 3 down. Atlanta's still in the hill, but LAG has the close spawn. Swifty seems to be aware of this fact as he's staring at the back exit. There you have it. Atlanta Dazed are going to win it 250 to 199. So big comeback victory after going down early and bringing it all the way back.
But like, I hate the fact that like how different your voice sounds on camera. But we are off. Looks like Lag is on the attack in round 1 of Garrison S&D. Thanks, Sad Man. I appreciate that. He's got my back. Looks like we do have buckets right now. He is gonna try to work the vents there, playing a little bit cautious.
Yeah, honestly, like I fully agree. I do not enjoy hearing my own voice, especially like if it's recorded. Absolutely terrible. It has gone to LAG. Flo did pick that one up, so Atlanta will be down a man here. As Buckets is going to make his way through the vents. Might be able to sneak his way out, but you got a player just to the right of the exit. As the trade will be back. 2 players are going to go down from LAG actually, and it's now going to be a 2v3. Buckets and Axe. It's now going to be down to Buckets in a 1v3. As his whole team is falling around him. Gonna beat a quick retreat out the back. And try to readjust position here.
Bucket's got a lot of work cut out for him. Difficult position to be in.
He does find one.
Yeah, he does.
As Buckets will kind of scramble around. He's gonna go away. He's not gonna pick up the second kill though. And Atlanta Dazed gonna come in 1-0. Well, right out of the gate is Most has an interesting barrel there on his XM4. I'm not sure what he was running. Very interesting. He does have the Krieg out. And we are going to see how Atlanta is going to run this attack.
I think we're going to see a B-bomb site push from them. You're going to send one up north to that A-bomb for map control. You do have Zealous right now working that catwalk. First blood goes to Atlanta Dazed, taking out Buckets. People dropping like flies right now. Bullets are flying.
So well, Deathbat is going to be holding lights here. It is a 3v2 as Atlanta did return. So First Blood, I believe, went to Atlanta along with Second Blood before they finally traded back. Axe is sitting all the way back here watching this catwalk position. But no one is really kind of pushing him or doing anything really to kind of walk into his line of sight.
Atlanta, knowing they've got that advantage, they're not going to be overly aggressive or make any reckless mistakes here. They are playing it cautious here, but what I don't think they realize that they've actually are in pretty good position to plant that B bomb. And just like that is a 3v1. Bomb is going down right now, and we have Get Moss as the final one left. He's got a lot of work cut out for him. It's very difficult being outnumbered and also having to cap that bomb. Time and numbers are not on his side here.
Yep, definitely not. As he's gonna walk right into the player from Atlanta there. And down he will go. So Atlanta off to a 2-round lead. So starting off hot after that hardpoint victory.
Well, there we have it. Going into the third round, Atlanta Dazed is 2-0 over Lag. We do have Lag on the attack right now. Probably going to see ourselves a classic B bomb site push. Really important in Garrison. You got to get that top green. You got to get that cat control. Real important. Cat. Sorry, it gets me every time.
We're going to have Deathbat here set up in the center stack. Axe is going to be watching the vents here, but no one from Atlanta is going to be pushing that vents. Unless the number 6 on the minimap is inside vents. I'm not sure who it is. Zealous might be pushing it. Nope, Zealous was up top. Most will pick up First Blood. So Swifty inside green. Actually, does not have a player up in floating tank, but Buckets is watching for him. We're going to see Buckets looks away just as I thought Swifty was going to peek out. He's not going to. Swifty will spot Most, I believe, and Most should have seen him as well, so that might have been called out to his team. Nades are going to fly in. Swifty's going to kind of back up and readjust as the shots are going to go out. trade goes through. Atlanta now, man disadvantage.
Looks like we have a 2v2 right now developing. Actually, just like that is a 1v1. It all comes down to this. Atlanta takes it. 3-0 currently in the map count, or round count.
Yep, we did have, I mean, we did have Atlanta, like, just fought that one back. They were down the man advantage. It was 2v3. They fought it back to a 1v1 and then successfully pulled that one off. So they're going to stay perfect in the S&D so far. Deathbat 5-0 on his way to streaks if he can stay alive.
Well, Atlanta right now has got some early momentum. That 3-0 can be demoralizing for anyone, which the psychological game isn't as important, in my opinion, as the physical game here. And Atlanta, they're putting the pressure on Lag right now.
Yeah, Bucket's going to be moving through the vents. There is no one here to actually watch this. So he is going to get free kind of view, but the minute he hops up, they should hear him. As you can see, immediately, I think that was Swifty, turned his attention towards the vents, or that was Zealous, excuse me. He heard the hop up, but he ran backwards. So we are going to see, you can see just all of LAG just spread out across the map in various defensive positions here. And like no one's made a mistake yet. Well, there you gotta go. Deathbat will pick up first blood. That was a huge kill as he moves to 6-0. One off streaks now. As you can see, that was kind of a go signal for Atlanta as they're beginning to push up across the map. LAG is kind of repositioning themselves as two players rotating around the back, but Deathbat in this forward position picks up the nade. Knows someone's there. Most will now be the last alive though in a 1v4. Well, did spot one player. One player is going to peek up. That is going to be Zealous. Most will get away. But unfortunately, a 1v4 is probably not the most winnable scenario that he could be placed in.
Especially considering the bomb is down right now. And just like that, Atlanta takes it. We are now 4-0. Lag's got to make something happen here.
Yep, I mean, it's just all going in the favor of Atlanta right now. They're just picking up everything they need to. And again, the gunfights are just being won back and forth. Deathbat's 7-0. That means he has the artillery, and he's one off the cruise missile, and those are big on this map, so we're going to see if he stays alive.
I love the chat right now, people talking about their wagers with the channel points. Moose of Doom. Gotta believe. Believe. Right now, we do have a pretty careful setup going on. Decent map control by Lag. Look how they're spread out. That just, you could draw a line down that team there.
Yeah, but Deathbat is aware there's nobody here in the middle as the players are finally going to shift. He did spot Bucket's head. So he's going to try and push up, and he's going to find the player. That's going to be the cruise missile right there, right before he goes down. LAG, though, it's now a 2v1. Data versus Flo and Axe. As Data is going to guess, try to do a 50-50. Flo's going to walk right into him, it looks like, and Axe will go down. As, Axe actually, I think, crashed out of the game. Axe was the last one alive, and I think he crashed.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what happened there.
I just saw the left the party in the top right corner, so I think, yeah, I think he's gone from the game. So that will be... Oh, that's unfortunate. But it should be... I'm not sure if they haven't ended the round. Or if the LEG players are aware of this fact, or what's going on here.
Well, either way, if they do decide to play it out, huge disadvantage for Lag here.
Well, Most is going to hop up top. Data's going to be kind of up top. Well, Most will actually pick up first blood. Flo will get traded back, though, so 2v3. Most and Buckets.
I think there's a little bit of debate going on between team captains. I'm getting word that they're debating starting this, they're at least replaying this final round.
Well, Axe has gone back into the map, it looks like, but Yeah, we're gonna see as data is now. It's actually a 1v1 buckets versus Swifty, but it's possible this round might have to get replayed. Or if Atlanta wins, or excuse me, if LAG wins this, then it's also very possible that they just continue. As shots are gonna go down, LAG is gonna win it, so they'll take a first round.
Probably have to do a brief pause here, just double checking with team captains to make sure that we are going to replay this round or if the results stand.
It's possible. I mean, it does look like I think they're just gonna keep playing.
Yeah, I think that's what they're gonna end up doing is they're just gonna play
Conclusion,
it out.
because they did. I mean, LAG did win the round, and I think if Atlanta did win, then they would have played it, replayed it. But that's okay. We're back on the full sale potential, one round at a time from LAG. Let's see it. Well, that's not how you want the full sale to start. As buckets will go down for first blood. That was Zealous picking up that kill as he peeked mid with a 74U. And the rest of LAG is just kind of working their way around the outsides here, trying to figure out, you got to find the holes in the defense. And you got to pounce.
The momentum loss, though, of being 1-5 right now. I mean, at least for me, I start tilting at this point, and so it's a difficult position to be in no matter what.
Up, well, there goes one player all the way in the back. Most did trade out with the nade. So it's going to be a 2v3 here. It's going to be Most and, well, it was Most and Axe. Now it's just Most, who's now in a 1v3 scenario. Who's going to get spotted inside the vents. Is going to throw the stun out. The barrel's actually going to pick up two. That was so close. The barrel got two of them.
Massive two-piece there. I thought Lag had it, but unfortunately, Atlanta had the drop on him.
That's sad, man. It's like, thank you, Dan. I appreciate your donation to my charitable cause. 14,000 points.
Well, right off the rip, we've got Lag with a heavy A push. I think just given the fact that Atlanta kind of chasing their tails here, unless Zealous can do something, Lag's probably going to be able to pull off a tick here. And actually, as I say that, all of Lag drops. I think it's down to Get Moss to try to defend this here. Yeah, he might still be able to get that first tick. Unfortunately, he doesn't. Atlanta Dazed is able to move in, despite the fact that they were caught on their back foot. They were able to move in, clear him out, and clear that first tick. Huge play by them.
If you're going to see the Swifty is going to be now trying to get these spawn kills in, as LAG has made progress over towards B. You got two players here, and Flo is going to pick up the player that hops out a window. So there's a second that's going to be a third. Or excuse me, it was going a lot faster before the one player went down. But that is going to be B going to LAG. So now it's just the 8 point. And it's dead even in lives basically right now too.
Atlanta a little bit scattered as that B control point does get capped pretty quickly. Lag has a lot of time to work with here.
Yeah, if you're going to see data, put it in shots from top laundry. They will clear out the players from LAG. So LAG just trying to regroup. You got one player that's going to be Flo coming on a big flank all the way from the back. Is not going to find anybody actually, because everybody is on the other side of the map from Atlanta. Flo's wondering where the heck the entire other team is. Is finally going to find one. Looking for a second, but LAG is going to put 3 down on Atlanta.
That's huge. They absolutely need to pour into the control point here. I think they can get a second tick if they're able to all stack on that. And
they should be able to. I mean, you got 4 players in. Yeah, Data's got to get in there to contest. He is going to get dropped. 2 players will go down from LAG, but the tick is going to come through, and LAG picks up the first offensive round.
Signs of life out of Lag with that first offensive win. Very impressive.
Well, there you go. I mean, that S&D didn't put any damper on them, apparently, as they come out swinging right out of the gate. And they pick up a big first round as they're going to head over to defense.
I mean, I always say there's S&D teams and there's respawn teams. Control is the great equalizer. It marries the two ideas. That first, even though it is a 2-0 right now, it was actually a pretty close game, that hard point. So I think this is anyone's game here.
If well, right off the rip, we are going to see a very mid A side push. You're going to have 2 players from Atlanta challenge mid. Get Moss is going to pick up first blood. and is not going to pick up second as he will get traded out. But Swifty and Data have both hopped on to the point already, and they're getting cover from Deathbat, so we're going to see how this plays out here. The only player nearby really is going to be Flo up in top laundry.
Well, Lag not really responding to that A control point. Atlanta just kind of sitting on the point. They're pretty much letting them have all the time in the world to and just like that, they just capped A.
Yep, A has already gone in their favor, so they got 2:17 on the clock. Dead even in lives, they got lots of time to turn their attention here towards B.
I will say if Atlanta can lock down the B site, it's a very defendable position around that pool, around that tiki bar area. Is it called tiki bar? I can never remember the call out for that one.
Sorry, I was busy choking on water. That is called Tiki.
Gonna say that silence there made me was concerned. Like, wait, did I really get that wrong that you were speechless? But right now it does look like Lag. They are able to lock it down. I think, yeah, Atlanta does have that first tick, but you do have Lag digging in for the winner here. As Atlanta is pushing in, my stream is freezing right now, so I'm seeing about every 10th frame, unfortunately. So if my casting gets worse than it already is, that's the reason. I'm gonna go. With
well,
that.
I mean, ticks are coming in to B right now, as it looks like LAG is trying to get in at the last second. As they did actually succeed in clearing the Atlanta players off the point, so the tick won't come through for Atlanta. They have to regroup. They're only down by 3 lives, but Moss is going to be in a great position here.
Not a real tall order, though. They've got all the time in the world. They've got plenty of respawns. They've got 1 tick left to win it. So Atlanta in a really good position here.
Yep, I mean, you only need 1 wave of kills. Then you pile into the point, get the tick. So we're going to see as the push is going to commence. Atlanta coming in with a big flank from behind. The LAG players are just kind of getting caught in the middle, as Data is not going to finish that kill on Amos. And there is going to be 1 player left from Atlanta over there by the B point. The rest coming off of respawn. Deathbad trying to stay alive in the back.
Lag, even though they did lose that engagement in numbers, they actually did a really good job defending it. Did only come down where 1 person was actually able to survive that engagement. Gave Lag time to respond to it in kind. We're able to clear that tick, and it is still Lag's game to win here if they can hang on to it.
Yeah, I mean, money control is absolutely critical for this. So we're gonna see as, I mean, right now, Atlanta's just kind of getting halted where they stand. To be honest, if they're now out of lives, it's a 4v9.
Difficult position to be in here. Like I said before, the B control point around that pool, around the basketball court, very defendable position, and I think Lag is capitalizing on that right now. Atlanta down to their final life. Can Data do anything? Unfortunately, he cannot. Lag takes it 2-0. This is match point for LA.
Yep, they're showing signs of life. This is how the reverse sweep starts.
Well, it comes down to this potentially for Atlanta. If they want to keep this in, if they want that 3-0 sweep, they've got to make something happen here. Whereas Lag, if they want to stay in this, this is their chance.
Yep,
Lag on the attack.
Atlanta will be splitting 2-1-1 as Deathbat's going to be in mid. No one's actually going to challenge him, and Axe is actually, I think, AFK in the spawn right now. As LAG is going to swarm here over towards A. They're going to get dropped, though. 3 players go down. Axe has left the game.
Looks like he timed out.
Yeah, it looks like, I think, might be an internet issue or something like that. But I believe by the rules, this round will still play out.
Huge disadvantage. That's real bad timing for Lag here. They are doing their best with their current situation, though. They were able to get that first tick in B. Atlanta using the numbers to their advantages, I think is what they call in hockey. They've play going right now, and they're gonna use that. It's power play, right? When they have someone in the penalty play. Okay,
yeah,
thank you.
Man advantage in hockey, yes. So Zealous has actually got progress here over towards A. Zealous is going to come flying in. He's going to find 1. Most is going to be still alive in the point. Someone's like flying right over him. Zealous goes soaring through the air. So they are going to get 2 ticks in, but they can't finish it off, unfortunately. So we're going to see as the transitions come here over towards B. Swifty will get caught and dropped. It's going to be all up to number 7 Data there. Up top, Deathbat will chime in from behind. It looks like from top bedroom will finally get shut down. But great cutoffs there from the Atlanta Dazed. Means that LAG got to turn their attention once again back towards A.
LAG's going to have to pour in here right now if they can try to clear, is that Swifty off of that A control point. Unfortunately, they were not able to. It was a 3-1 push, but Swifty had that height advantage. He was in the defensive position. Lag came to them, and he was able to succeed there, allowing Atlanta to reinforce him as well. That was massive right there for Atlanta. That might be the game.
Yeah, I mean, the life count right now is 11 lives remaining on LAG. As players are going to come.
Time.
Yeah, we'll come down to time. 3 players left. And that is going to be Atlanta Dazed taking that round. As I do believe that we're probably going to end it until we can get Axebacks into the game. But honestly, like, despite the man advantage, though, that was like absolutely great cutoffs there. From the side of Atlanta, they had players like every time LAG went down and then they went for the rotation, Atlanta had players there for the cutoff.
Atlanta played it really well. They used the advantages that they had, the numbers. I think, is Axe back in? Or
Yep, Axe does seem to be back.
all right,
there we go. We're back.
So connection issues can possibly seal the deal here. Keep them in this series.
It is going to be Atlanta on the attack. Started off hot. Deathbat will pick up 1. It will be traded back as, well, 2 go down on either side. But at the end of the day, Data is going to be the one left inside the point. Not anymore. Most will remove his head. Most will continue to just kind of fly around mid here. He's going to jump into the waiting arms of 2 players. Zell's going to hop into the point. Hop up top. Someone else is up there too. It's going to be Buckets as he will get cleaned up by Deathbat. Deathbat chiming in with 2. As Atlanta secures ringside control and Laundry as well. So it's forcing the LG players to spawn out here. And 2 players here means progress will be succeeded.
I mean, you're going to see A being capped immediately. I think Lag has completely chalked that A control point, and they're going to dig into that B for that defense coming in.
Yep, you're going to see Buckets is moving around here. He's going to pick up 1. Looking for a second here. As if you're Atlanta, like, you need to have money control when you're capping this side. Money control is so important.
Well, Lag seems to be controlling that kitchen money area right now. Bucket's kind of doing his rotation in there. A little bit of a chow going on. I think he's able to hold it. Unfortunately, it looks like Data was able to push in, but Lag saw it coming. We're able to push him back out.
Yep, Flo's going to be in a great cutoff position too here. He's checking behind for the players that might be coming flying in from behind. Is going to wrap around the edge here. Look, trying to not break the glass. That probably did. That is going to be a sound cue to the Atlanta side that the player is going to be there. As Data has hopped on the point. Will get cut down from cutout though. As Axe picks up 3 players. So a big triple kill there. Will drop the Atlanta players. Atlanta still actually has a life advantage. Despite all that we're seeing here.
It's neck and neck, but Atlanta still has plenty of time to break this control point if they can. Honestly, at this point, I don't see really any clear advantage. I mean, Lag is trailing behind in live count right now, but I think they have the positioning still, even though they are spawning out. Actually, as I say that, it looks like Atlanta is swarming that control point and able to get that defensive position. That's going to be crucial for them to secure the win.
Yep, they got 2 players here. Swifty doing a fantastic job of locking down the top side. As Deathbat is going to get challenged by 2 players. 2 players will hop out the window from LAG. And they will clear out the point.
I can't believe they pulled that off. That was
massive. The second tick didn't come through. And that is huge. Now there's only 35 seconds to go. The live count, LAG is going to have to pay attention to their lives. They're out of respawns. Atlanta Dazed has 8 lives.
It's coming down to this, time or lives. It's really the question here right now.
Yeah, I mean, Moss is going to start putting shots in a player there. The second tick is not going to come through. 2 will drop for Atlanta. As, oh, what a hold there by LAG. They've got 3 now. Atlanta out of respawns. We're in a 3v4 here. Zealous is going to go down as well. 3v3. LAG bringing this all the way back.
I think Slag got it.
1v2. 4 seconds to go. Data's got to get on the point. And he's going to win one. He's going to get traded, though, and that is going to be LAG
We
taking
go to
the
map 4,
control.
ladies and gentlemen. Map 4. Good matchup. Good play by Lag. They got their momentum. They got their stuff back together. That classic Disney Channel rally. We are going to Hardpoint Moscow.
Yeah, fantastic play to honestly
Back,
great recovery.
take us to game 5.
Yep, LAG starting on the preferred side here. As they're going to charge right down the middle here. You can have number 4. That's going to be Axe trying to stay back, hold the spawns for his team. As you can see, the push coming in from Atlanta from the street side. They're going for those spawns right out of the gate. I want to see them push this farther. Like, they are attacking here from the courtyard side, but really what they should be doing is both players should be swinging back towards the spawns for P2. But that isn't going to happen. They're going to be spawning, now they're going to be spawning P3. Data's going to pick up a kill there, and he's going to be working his way over here towards the C dom, it looks like.
Data actually was in a really good position to push that street area and try to flip those spawns. I'm surprised he didn't go for it.
Somebody just hopped right past. I think that was number 5 Deathbat. Mantled over right as somebody from LAG mantled, and they just missed each other. As it does look like the LAG is being forced to spawn out on the other side of the map right now. Deathbat knows there's a player back here, as LAG players are going to fly through the lobby. We'll pick up Deathbat, so this will be Atlanta just with this early lead, but we're heading towards P2, and LAG is going to be set up quite solidly here. But street side hit is going to be coming in. Zealous knows there's somebody up here. He's waiting for him.
Lag playing this really well. That first P1 point in Metro is just an absolute melee. They were still able to put points on the board, but they were able to maintain good map control, maintain those spawns. However, as I say that, Atlanta breaks through, flips those spawns, and now Lag is actually on the ropes here.
As Lag is, well, we're on board with Flo right now. He's got 3 to his name already. He's looking for the 4th, gonna find it. So 4 kill spree right now to start this one off, as LAG is going to secure most of this hill time. If I'm Atlanta, I'm turning around already. You're heading towards P3. You want to set up. You can see Axe, I think, is trailing there and is trying to trade out on a couple of the players. Will finally get caught. LAG is going to be a little late to this rotation. So Atlanta's going to have plenty of time to set up and get ready to go as LAG is heading their way.
They did rotate pretty early. Atlanta's in a good position. However, Lag's got plenty of time to get there. They got a nice little cushion going into P3. Massive flank going on by Get Moss and Flo. And it looks like they are actually catching Atlanta from multiple sides right now, and they were not ready for it. I think they're going to be able to break the hill here, and they were.
Yeah, Flo on a 5 kill spree is us. Atlanta didn't have anyone in the back. There was nobody in the back to anchor the spawn, so as Flo entered bank, I'm pretty sure somebody spawned right on top of him there. And that's, like, as Atlanta, that you just have to have somebody in the back watching it. As Flo will pick up an artillery, will get cut down before he gets to the cruise missile. That's going to be streaks earned, and that'll be critical as we move into the later stages of this map.
Yep, and it looks like Atlanta, they did chalk that about 50 seconds early. They started rotating. Lag leaving one man behind, trying to maintain that lead over Atlanta. Atlanta actually in pretty good position for this P4, but Lag, I think, still has the superior spawns here.
Yep, definitely is. We are going to have a split spawns actually coming in from Lag. You're going to have Moss coming in from the street side, and the rest of the players are spawning at bank, as that's a full team wipe of the Atlanta Dazed, and they're going to spawn so far away here.
What
all 4 players.
Split spawn moment. I think most of the time split spawn is a disadvantage, but in that moment they allowed Lag to surround the team, hit him from multiple sides, and cleared him out. Lag dug in absolutely with this P4 point right now. Atlanta's got their work cut out for him.
Yep, as Swifty's trying to get it on the flank here. He's going to find 1. And spotted the legs in a second. Is going to pick up 2. So that is going to be the hard point going in favor of Atlanta this last 15 seconds or so. They're trying to pick up as Moss is going to slide in and is going to get the time for his team. As the contest will come through, the trays are going back and forth, but right now you're looking at P1 and the P2 spawns again as we head into our second rotation of hills.
Lag has been on this entire match. It is still pretty close. It's anyone's game, but Lag not going down without a fight here.
Yep, you are going to see, well, LAG big flank there out of Flo. Flo having a fantastic game right now, 9-6 with a streak, as LAG will flip the spawns, so P2 spawns are going to be in favor of their side, as Atlanta's got to now cross the map. And we're going to see how this goes, as will Flo again anchoring the back, picking up a huge kill there. Onto Swifty, I believe, who was flanking around the back, but instead it looks like Atlanta's going to have to slam the front door. They've given up a lot of early time here on P1. It's not really been contested that much over the course of this game, and right now LAG up 70 points. As Buckets is on a 5-kill spree, just mowing down the team members of Atlanta here, as he's looking for a 6, gonna find the 6. One off of streaks now. Love to see him play his life. Is he gonna get charged out? He's gonna get... Did he get either of those? He got one of them. Earns his artillery. He's gonna be one off of a cruise missile.
Absolutely massive play by Lag right now. About ready to have twice as many points as Atlanta going into that P3 rotation coming up in about 15 seconds. Lag's looking good. They're in a good position to win this. I know it's pretty early on to suggest that, but I just see that momentum right now from Lag. They're looking good.
Buckets did earn the cruise missile, did find us the 8th kill, and gonna make it 9. Continuing to slay out on this P2, as, yeah, if you're Atlanta, just honestly, you just want to turn around. Buckets is gonna get 10. 10 kill spree right now, 19-6, fully streaked out. As Atlanta's gonna turn their attention towards P3, and this time, I want to see if they make that adjustment. It does look like they are. Data's gonna go all the way into the back, play that spawn.
However,
Buckets, this time.
Buckets has the, I believe he's got the cruise missile, he's got the artillery, so that's going to be massive for them breaking this hill here. And I'm surprised Atlanta's not actually on the hill. No one's capping it right now. Missing out on some very crucial points.
Yep, well, I mean, they're going to miss out on a little more, as it looks like Axe has crashed out of the game again. Disconnecting one more time with his team up 189-90 right now. So we're going to see what the teams decide to do from this regard. As Swifty will get dropped in the back, but spawns will be flipped. It does look like... I
believe per rules they got to play it out, because I think it's more than 100 points in, I believe is the rules, right?
They can restart from with a score advantage.
Gotcha.
So LAG would only need, what is it, some 60 points to win it?
Well, I mean, they're still in a pretty good position. They're locking it down. It's going to be difficult for them to break this P4. However, they do still have score streaks to break it out. There's not a lot of cover in P4, and so
Axe is back in the game.
Fortunately for them, they've got a little bit of a connection issue, but I think they're still looking decent.
I don't think Axe had streaks either, so it doesn't burn them in that regard, but I mean, Flo and Buckets, I believe, are both carrying artilleries, and there's still a cruise missile left. Buckets will call in the cruise missile. There goes all the Atlanta players, as 3 are going to get dropped. And we're going to see as well, yep, there you go, LAG into the hill. 40 points for the win.
Lag can't win it here, but it's going to push them close, and if they can maintain the map control that they've got, it's going to put them in decent position to get those last couple of points in Metro.
Yep, Swifty is going to pick up a pair and going to hop on this time. So that's going to be critical seconds, really, as Deathbat's going to find one in mid. But again, I mean, Atlanta has got to get on the rotations here. They need to pick up all the necessary, like they need to move themselves on the map, as they are going to get the back spawns. They are going to get P2 spawns. That player in the back, Data, has got some big gunfights there to win, as he knows there's a player back here. But I mean, you also have to look at the current point. LAG can still win it on this hill. You can't just give this up for free.
It's all coming down to this. We are 15 points away from victory. It is contested. Lag is able to wrench control back from Atlanta, who pushed in. Atlanta wrenching control back from Lag. It is a back and forth here, an absolute melee. However, Lag is still in the advantage right now. If they play this smart, they don't push it aggressively on this point. They maintain those spawns for that P2. And just like that, Atlanta, I think they're going to get spawns here. Lag was not paying attention. They lost that very crucial thing.
Yeah, well, right now it's going to be 4 seconds. There is a big contest and a huge gunfight win there. But it does look, and it's going to continue to be contested, as Bucket's going to put in shots at range, will pick up that kill. But we are heading over towards P2, and it is LAG set up there. As they are going to, it was contested for a moment, but it is going to be LAG picking it up, and we are going to head to a map 5.
My favorite announcement, ladies and gentlemen, Game 5 alert. Dropping that in general chat right now.
As yeah, Buckets just absolutely tearing it up on P2. As this one, I thought he was
Like
dead to
weighing
rights
in my
here.
position, I don't like giving predictions because it does show potential favoritism. But just watching this, I think Atlanta has a little bit of an advantage here. Just kind of watching them play that first round.
As yeah, Deathbet, you're gonna have a good defensive spread here from Atlanta. Number 6, Zealous, really knows there's nobody there on the A street, trying to put some shots in from the back corner. Is gonna succeed. Someone did get into the back, I believe. Oh, trying to work his way around the back here as well. There goes one more. As Most one's sliding through, it's gonna be Flo last alive in the 1v2. Spots one. Both players get away.
Flo does not know where they're at right now, but I do believe Atlanta knows where they're at. They're going to maintain that decent map control. Watch those lanes. He's going to get caught out in the open, I think, and it's going to be game over for Lag here.
Well, the Zealous did spot him, but it just like he just sort of like peeked the corner and then walked away. But he does have a free pass here over towards A possibly, as no one might have spotted him, and Nate is going to fly out. Might have spooked him off, actually. As he's going to get finally caught from behind, down he will go. So that's a first round win to Atlanta Dazed. As the Zealous just camped out here on the edge of the plane, wasn't spotted, and picks up the easy kill from behind.
I want to see a Game 5, Round 11.
Of course we do.
I mean, you're right. I feel like there's very few people who want to see that. Maybe not the teams themselves don't want to see that, but everyone watching.
Oh, we don't care about that. We care about the spectators. We want fun.
Well, right now, decent map control going to Lag. They know the importance of plane control, pushing past. However, Atlanta, they don't seem to be dazed by it at all, and they're pushing in, and first blood goes to them.
I see what you did there.
Yep, do you? I was going to say phase, and then I saw my opportunity.
As well, Ellis is going to be putting in some shots at range, but the bomb is actually going down over towards A here. LAG not really in a position to do much about it, as there are in a 2v4. Buckets is going to be kind of pushed up, is going to spot one player. Out the window he goes, is going to find that, so big kill there from Buckets, making it a 2v3 now. But will get dropped. Axe is going to be the last alive. As Axe is coming in on a big flank here. Might get spotted exiting the containers. Did spot Data all the way on the other side. Shots are going to go down. Going to pick up one. The trade will be there. And that's a second round win to Atlanta Dazed. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just great openings here from Atlanta so far. I mean, early 2v4s in both rounds as a result of early picks. So if you're LAG, you got to slow it down.
That's crucial here, not to be too overly aggressive, be too risky. You got to play it a little bit cool, especially against Atlanta. They seem to be a pretty good chemistry team. Couple of beamers on their team as well.
Yep, absolutely as well. There you go. First blood and second blood are going to go in favor of LAG. So looking good so far on this round. As Zealous is going for the long flank all the way around the back. Will actually catch these players from behind, though.
I would like to point out Zealous is 4-0 right now. He has not died.
Yep,
oh, no.
Well, he actually gets one, and Swifty will get another. So now we're in a 2v2 situation here. Zealous, well, Buckets is now the last alive. They're converting the 2v4 is now a 1v2. Or excuse me, 2v1. As it's all going to be down on Buckets. Buckets coming in from the back. Might have just caught the... Yep, did catch the last. So there goes Zealous. It's now in a 1v1 against Swifty. Swifty is nowhere near him right now, actually. Swifty is going to hop up and actually will catch him. And that's a 3-0 now for Atlanta Dazed.
I really thought Lag had it there.
I mean, they did. They started off fantastic. 2 early picks made it a 4v2. And then Swifty and Zealous just brought it back as they picked up all 4.
As we go into round 4, Atlanta Dazed is up 3-0 over Lag in the map count. The round count right now. Lag's got to make something happen. This could be it in the next couple of matches for him. Or, I'm sorry, next couple of rounds. I don't know why I always mix and match those.
Yeah, well, we do have no one's died yet, as everyone just kind of set up defensively. Buckets right on top of the bomb. No one from Atlanta really kind of peeking out, as it does look like players are finally beginning to move here. Deathbat misses the jump. We'll pretend we didn't see that as he goes for it again. And I guess that time he just didn't go for it at all. As shots are going to go down. No one still died, so 45 seconds to go in this round. Atlanta still to yet really make a move here. Oh, his axe picks up a great angle. First blood on a Deathbat.
Lag's got to make sure that they don't get that tunnel vision. They've got to stay spread out, maintain decent lane control, map control here. Otherwise, they can slowly start getting picked off by Atlanta. It is a 2v4 situation going down. Now we've got a 1v4, and just like that, Lag takes it. They are on the board for the first time this matchup. 1v3 as we go into the 5th round.
Yeah, Buckets holding strong here on the bomb. As the players were kind of distracted by the player, I think it was Most in the back of the plane, drawing attention and allowing Buckets to pick up those 2 kills. So LAG on the board.
Lag doing what Lag does, that early push and map control, playing control, getting those walls, trying to get that information. He was able to put some hit markers on Atlanta, but Atlanta being smart, taking those rounds, they pulled back off.
Yep, it is going to be first blood going to Atlanta. Deathback picking up the first kill onto Most. As you can see, Zealous every single round is always pushed up on that A Street in a great position, available to go for the flank. Both Deathbed and Zealous now are going to be circling around behind enemy lines here. LAG Buckets is looking in the back, spotted one, gets away with his life. Deathbat's going to be the next one up. He's going to put shots at this player who's somehow alive. Finally will go down. Axe now in a 1v3. That's a poor man left all alone. He's not going to spot anybody. There's a player just around the corner here. We'll see if he checks it. He does check it. He doesn't win the gunfight. Atlanta Dazed 4-1.
Things are looking dire for Lag as we go into the 6th round of map 5.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate there, and the picks just went every just all over the place, really. But Atlanta with a big flank there coming up from the back, as Deathbat is going to be the one we're on board with here, heading here over towards the right side of the wing. Is going to have one. Axe is going to be in front of him. No one's going to be peeking out of the plane just yet, as Bucket and Most are back in that 1-2 setup over on the B bomb site. It worked last time. Probably going to work again.
Swifty within feet of the other team, doesn't realize they're there. Bucket's trying to watch the left side, I guess the right wing there. Doesn't know Swifty's there. Swifty in a pretty decent position to push in.
As well, Buckets actually got baited out there and he went down. Most will be there for a trade, but Zealous is going to take the bomb here over towards the A bomb site. Gonna spot some players. One is going to go down. Deathbat will pick up one. Now Most and Axe in a 2v3 here, as the bomb is going to, I believe, go down here over towards A. Most now the last alive, as Axe got caught out. And they know exactly where he is.
3v1 situation, they know where he's at. He's got to go to the bomb. They can sit pretty and wait for him. This is very difficult to pull off no matter what.
Yep, I mean, there he's just trapped back here. Deathbat is going to spot him. He's going to win that gunfight. Atlanta Dazed up 5-1. Series
round.
point now. LAG won't be able to do a complete full sale, but they're gonna need something pretty darn close if they're gonna bring this one back. As well, yeah, Deathbat just went just kind of popped off that round, picking up 3 kills.
So far, I mean, if you look at the kill spread on lag, it's actually pretty even, almost exactly even across the board. But Atlanta, you've got 7-3, 5-2, 7-4 on their side. I mean, they've just been absolutely slaying it out this entire round.
Absolutely as well. It is going to be the attacking round from LAG. If you got any tricks in the bag, you got to pull them out now. The Swifty will pick up first blood. That is going to be buckets going down. Moss is going to be in a position here on top of the bomb, trying to peek out the window for a player. As Deathbat has actually somehow got right down the middle of the throat of the plane. Trying to figure out where all the players are. He gets all the way into the back. Axe will pick him up. Trade will be there. As Swifty will pick up Moss. It's going to be Flo and Axe in a 2v3 here. Zealous is going to take shots. Will get away with his life. But Axe now in a 1v3.
He's pretty decent on the gun, but it's difficult to pull off of. He's still got to try to plant this bomb.
30 seconds to go, but they have no idea where he is. He's going to circle around behind these players. He's going to find one. The second player is going to be there. He's going to find two. It's now a 1v1 as Axe pops out. He finds the player. His shots are going to go down. He misses a whole bunch.
Oh, it's coming down to this.
And Zealous just ran away. Zealous just booked it out the back. The bomb pod has to come down. Zealous is going to get spotted. He's going to go for the challenge, and Atlanta Dazed is going to pick up the map 6-1. They'll take the series 3-2. And that was just smart play there from Ellis, getting away and just waiting to challenge the bomb.